Hello everyone and welcome to At a Glance. This is your host, the Pixel Pirate, delivering previews of the latest and greatest games from the Gamesphere. Today we are looking at a game called Dungeon of the Endless. Dungeon of the Endless is a roguelike dungeon defense game and is developed by Amplitude Studios. So let's see what the game is all about. You can choose easy or too easy currently. It is in early access, do keep that in mind. Here are your heroes. You get to choose two of these heroes just by simply clicking on them. You can go with a random set of heroes if you so desire, or you can go with ones that you've unlocked. As you can see, there are a few more to unlock which I haven't yet. So we're going to choose these two now. As you can see, they all have different stats. So for example, this fellow here, Opbot DV8, has more life than Maxo Kane, just as an example, but can take less damage, or do less damage, I should say. Everyone's got a biography, and yeah, it's some information to read. Okay, so here we are in the dungeon. Now, what makes this different from a lot of, I guess, dungeon defense games or dungeon crawling games is that you don't actually move around within the room. I can't actually move over here or go over there or do anything really. I can only move from room to room. So it's kind of a little bit strange in that respect, but you'll get to see exactly why it works like that. Now, you might notice also that we have a big crystal here. This is the thing that we need to protect. It's basically our life gem. And if enemies kill that, then it's game over. Likewise, if I die, or both of us die, I should say, then it is also game over. So we're going into the very first room here. We've found a chest. And in every single room, you can actually build a thing, whether that be a support like science or industry or food, or whether that be helping you attack. So little attack modules and stuff like that. You have to power every single room, and you can do that by middle clicking or pressing Control and click. And you can't power rooms unless they're connected with power. So, just as an example, we'll go into the next room here, and we'll get our other fellow down here, and he can come up here as well. Okay, so if I depower this one here, I can't power this one. These have to be connected, then I can power the next one. As you can see, the lines travel up. You can only power a certain amount of rooms, however. As you can see up the top here, can power a maximum of, I believe, 3. And then that's it. So you have to kind of manage your groupings of rooms specifically. Now, when a room is not powered, you cannot see inside it unless you are actually in there. Oh, we've got some enemies here. So we'll get our guys to actually attack them and hopefully not die in the process. No, it looks like we did well there. Yeah, so you can't actually, I can't see in that room. It's got a fog of war on it, so to speak. So the only way I can actually do that is if I power it up, then I can see inside. So you do need to keep that in mind, and you can be attacked from various angles and not know. There's only a brief sort of alert that alerts you that there are enemy coming down from a particular way, and you have to go and try and meet them because they will definitely go for your crystal. Alright, let's progress here. There's some more enemy in here, so we'll quickly take care of those guys. As you can see, this fellow, he's going for my crystal, so we need to quickly get rid of him, which we did successfully. So that is that room taken care of. You do have different kinds of enemy and different strengths of enemy, so you have to be careful and pay attention to exactly what you're doing here. Also, they have inventories. Each hero has inventories. They have all the stats there that you can so desire. You can actually level up there, which I'm going to do, and I'll do that for that fellow too. Each time you want to level up, it actually costs food. So up in the top left corner here, you can see you've got food, science, and industry, and you can actually generate that, as I said earlier. So let's build a food replicator here. And of course that costs us money, or cogs, and so it's all about inventory management and money management as well. So that'll generate a whole bunch of food for us, and then we can eventually level up and do other stuff. So as you can see, it's +6 per turn, which is basically every time you enter a new room, you gain +6 food because of that. So let's go into the next room here. And it looks like it's reasonably safe here. Now we need to keep an eye on what's going on and just pay attention to our crystal every now and then, just in case some enemies sneak by us, which they can do by coming out of here or here. We're going to actually depower that room, and we'll power this one up. Okay, very good. So you need to pay attention to what's going on. Of course, bottlenecks are a good thing. So just as a general strategy, yep, there we go. There's some enemies down here, so we need to get rid of these guys. Hopefully they're not going to give us too much trouble. We do have health bars and other things like that, so you need to pay attention to your health and regenerate health as needed. Now, because this is a bottleneck room, I would have probably been better off making a prisoner prod here. Oh, which I can actually do. Okay, there you go. So we'll actually make a couple of those. Hopefully we don't run out of money to do so. And there you go. So you got sub buildings, I suppose, as well. Smaller defense things, and then the main defense. Yes. So there you go. So that is a roundabout preview of Dungeon of the Endless. If you have any comments about the game or you would like to share your experiences, feel free to leave a comment below. And if you'd also like to know more about the game, you can go ahead and visit the Gamepedia wiki linked in the description. Thanks everyone for joining us thus far. This is your host, the Pixel Pirate, and I will see you next time.